Great rising, YouTube and Facebook. Get your mats, get your weights, get your chair, line yourself up if you're walking wall to wall, jump on your bike, start your treadmill, take this jacket off. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Great rising, y'all. It's Friday. The last Friday in the month of October 2021. Yeah. Hey, y'all. I have to say allergies. Y'all know we're in the basement. Y'all just heard either the water heater come on or something else. It's been so warm. By now, we'd had turned out the outside water and everything, but we ain't done none of that. It is so comfy, weather-wise. Great rising. Hey, Joan. Hey, Diane. Hey, Mary. Hey, Janie. And Patty. And Sean L. There's people I see wave. They say, hey, give a wave. So I can't remember everything. Ooh, child. Ooh. I'm going to slow it down. Because it's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. Oh. And I got to run out. I got to go to Family Dollar and pick up, what do you call it? What's the delicate word for it? I know what it's called, but cosmetic stuff. For me. And then to either CVS or Walgreens, probably Walgreens. So we did it. Whoo! Oh, when we walk tomorrow, y'all, that would be our walk through October. We made it through this quick little half-hour walks. Are wonderful. And you should see how much better I am with the TRX. I gotta find a way, but that's not going to be until 2022. See, this is what I was thinking. Because this walk is so fast. I'm out of here by the time I remember to tell y'all half the things I need to tell y'all. Because the walk is so fast. That's why I don't understand why you can't do it. Or the 30 minutes of movement is so fast that I can't even get out everything I want to tell you. You know, I was talking to a YouTuber, and she said, oh, you'd be, really good. You come on and you talk to the people, and the word that came to my mind is I see a lot of do is pontificate. I'm not good at that. Not without doing something. And anybody who knows me in real life, like virtual reality or Facebook friends, but knows me, they know that basically I have to work with you in order to have dialogue with you. Say we're volunteering together, then we'll have great dialogue. Say if we're good friends and you want to clean up the house and you just want company to do it. Of course, I'll help you do it, but I got to be doing something with you. I just can't sit down and pontificate. I can't do it. I don't think I'm interested enough. But somehow in doing something, So I'm saying to myself, well, okay, by next year, we'll have this walking down. That won't be a problem, but we'll have add-ons. And at the add-ons, we'll talk about other stuff. But I gotta be doing something. So my add-ons could be us doing arm weights. As I said, get your weights and stuff. So we could be sitting down doing weights, you know. Or I'll share my morning routine with you. Like we'll do the warm up and the walk, you know. But I have to get me a couple more tripods, because that would be upstairs. So we would be upstairs, and that way we'll go over some, you know, the weight things. Like I said, I do the weights one morning. Like today was weight. Oh, 5 minutes. Told y'all this walk is. This walk is moving so fast. Like yesterday, I did 10 minutes and hanging, you know. 10 minutes on the bike, and then my hanging, and then my pull-ups and stuff on the door frames, which helps with the TRX. And then today it was weights, and I try to do a lot of that for back weights. There, see, you can't even see it. Anyway, anywho, that's where I'm at now. I'm fearful that my head is chopped up. Y'all keep going. Y'all know this is a camera thing with me. I feel that my head is chopped off. And I be looking back at these videos. I don't be liking no head chopped off. I'm like, ooh, what happened to my head? Off with her head, y'all. Off with her head. Here we go. Okay. And then also for next year, I'll be learning how to bring you guys on. So literally while I'm doing this, I can see y'all and we can have a conversation. I am so excited about that. But that stuff that all this old brain gotta learn, you know? So right now, please help me get this safe open. GoFundMe, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. And so we're gonna get that open. And then I was thinking about that too. I can't imagine, and I've seen it a lot, like you see like serial killers or serial rapists or men that kidnap women and bring them back to their house and they have a whole family inside the house. And you say to yourself, how could he bring this victim to his house, keep her there for months, torture her, the whole house full of people, and no one notices? Because he has a room that only he can go into. It could be a basement room that he alone has a key for, and no one can go in. He has the garage that he has outfitted with keys, and no one can go in it. He has a shed. Well, I don't want to get outside the house. Let's focus on in the house. You see, when I look back at the 7 years I kept that safe and not opening, I guess I could say that would be me. But it's not going to be me. Trust me. Ha! I go into people's drawers, okay? They can tell you, I would shake down her room. I would come home, she'd come home, oh, where's the book bag? I would pick it up, turn it upside down on the bed. What's this? What this is? Why you got that in here? Where all these crumbs come from? See? I go in the drawers. What happened to so-and-so I bought you? Where's so-and-so? Organize your drawers. See, I'm that type of person. So you could not have a room with me. And I don't, this is not my house. Remember, it's my daughter's house. So we talk about opening the safe. And we talk about it. But then we talk about it and we take our money and direct it towards day-to-day living. But even for her, there's not a place in this house she doesn't go into. So, we want to get the safe open. Because it's something in the house that we can't get into. It's something in the house that we had no idea. Okay, I'll give you a better example. When the kids, back during the crack epidemic, some people say it's a crack epidemic now, but no, ho, ho, ho. The kids used to have drugs, transport back and forth to school in their book bags, and they had guns in their closet. To me, I couldn't understand that. I flipped Leslie's room. I flipped it. I flipped, like I already told y'all, I flipped her book bags from when she was little to in high school. What's in here? Why this is? What you using that for? That's how it be with the book bag. Alright? She didn't say, oh, you can't go into mine if you had a pocketbook. What's in here? What is this? Because it's in my house. And I'm responsible for it. So there was nothing in my house that I couldn't go into. Everything was available for me. So now me and my daughter are on the same accord. We don't want a lockbox in here unless we know the combination to open it. We don't want anybody else's secrets in here. And it's just the fact that it's costly for us to open that secret, or to open to see what's in there, or just to open it to get rid of the lockbox in our life. I know a lot of you don't understand lockbox in your life, but you don't need lockboxes in your life. That you need lockboxes so other people can't come from outside to get into. But no. So please go to GoFundMe. Please help me get this safe open. Because that's just what it is. And I'll be posted. But that's going to be open. And I don't know, it's hard to explain. Those who know, know. And those who don't, don't. So, and then I'm going to figure out how to shoot it, because we're going to have to do a Zoom. Because if you ain't helped me open it, I don't think you should find out what's in it. I mean, that's the incentive I have for having you help me open it. Is that you see when I see what is either in there or not in there. Or just the releasing of something, the freeing of it. You know? So, we got to work out the Zoom thing for that. And that's it. Or, you know what? Ugh. I don't know, I start to say, ugh. A personal viewing on Facebook, but ugh, I don't know. I do this walk on Facebook, don't get me wrong. But honey, all these cults and stuff, Please. No, thank you. So we'll work something out, probably a Zoom. Yes! Yes, look what time it is, y'all. Look how fast this walk is. I didn't get no comments this morning. When you guys comment, okay, I probably should bring this up after the break. And not at the start of the break. Ooh. Please help me get this safe open. GoFundMe. And that's what it's under. Please help me get the safe open. Whew, yo. I got no comments, so nothing to respond to. So let's get this party started. End of the month, y'all. Maybe I should have started that conversation before. It's really bad because I'm like, okay, you got 15 minutes. All right, you got to do the fingers, you got to do the arm lifting. Now what? And I'm like, now what was I going to come back and talk about? I remember seeing something on TikTok, I think it was, where they said it was too disjointed. Like, you would start an idea and then you would lose it. And I was like, whoa, that sounds like me. But we walked the whole month of October. How do you feel? I feel fabulous. I feel wunderbar. I feel being. I feel good. I feel these muscles. Okay, so I ordered some backdrops, right? They're really cheap, thank goodness. Not for Thanksgiving, because this is still fall. This is going to be here for Thanksgiving. I'm going to come across, I have some Thanksgiving stuff I got to put underneath the black, so that's Halloween. This is going to be Thanksgiving. And then coming down, where you guys are going to see, is going to be the Kwanzaa and the Christmas. So, that'll be that there. And yeah, we're going to do a Zoom something when we open up the safe. You know what? I sure wish that folks talked a hell of a lot more positively and good about growing old. I don't even want to, I couldn't even say go old, growing old. Because I was like, it's not growing old. I want to say maturing. Not maturing. Going through the cycle of life. In this cycle, I wish they talked more positively about this cycle of life. Because it's still so much to do. I mean, the first thing is thinking about yourself. I know all these grandmothers my age, you know, probably great-grandmothers too, and they're taking care of the kids, they're still taking care of the grandkids, and the great-grandkids, and everybody's dropping by, and they're cooking for everybody, and everybody's eating, and everybody's dropping by, and they're always at your house, and they're always around you, and that's cool. That's not me. And that's not what I wanted my life to be. And that is exciting to them. And that's not my life, but my life is exciting to me. Also, another good thing we're getting ready to say is that I'm going to start a podcast. Me and Matthew and my daughter and a few others, I can get to participate. But as everyone said, Vicki, it should just be you. But as I say, it's hard to just be me if I'm just sitting there. I'm not going to pontificate. I would bore myself. People don't bore themselves. I see that on YouTube all the time. They don't get bored at all. So, I don't want to do that. But if I have someone there with me, we're conversing, doing stuff, sharing information, research and work that we had to do before the podcast came on, interviewing, talking to kids from neighbors, you know, and that's what the podcast is going to be about. So, these are things I always want to do. That, believe it or not, okay, mute time, you may want to mute. Believe it or not, racism stopped me from doing it. It stole the dream away. We couldn't be talking heads. We weren't allowed on TV. The web opened up the world for us, especially as creators, content creators. They said we had no content, so we couldn't create anything. Okay? That's what they said about us. So we weren't given a chance. But I see now we are extremely talented. I go into TikTok and I get lost. I get into YouTube and I get lost. Just because it's other people besides dyed, blonde, peroxide, blonde, weavy, implanted, starving yourself, Caucasian folks in front of me all the time. I see regular folks that are so creative. I see dancers that I would never see on television because they would never give them a chance. I see senior citizens doing their thing like me, and I get so excited and so happy. I don't want to come out. I do not want to come out. Ugh. Okay, y'all. Let's do some finger. I'm just dragging because it's Friday. If you walked with me all this week, you've done 2.5 hours. Okay. Just about as much finger on Friday. They're like, we got muscles, we got muscles. So I go in there and I get lost. I don't want to, and if I see something staged or scripted, I like the fact that I can see minorities and not have to see all these peroxide, bleach, blonde, blown up titty broads. I'm just so happy. Or some bum that you done dressed up to make look like a king and you put him on TV and you want me to worship him and they trash in and trash out. No, I don't want that no more. So I go down to YouTube's and I go down to TikToks, Venmo, or is it Vinnie Mo? And I enjoy that. And I thought I would never see it. I thought I would never see it. Nope. I remember the first time I saw Lieutenant Uhura from Star Trek. Yep. I couldn't wait for that woman to come on. And then I used to look at Maddox because he had a secretary who was an African American woman. She was, and here's the thing, they weren't on a lot. Uhura or Maddox secretary. But I just looked at them all the time. I just wanted to see them. I just stared at them. And I was like, will we ever get there? And he was like, no. Only white people could do that. Y'all don't got no talent. It's like, all this talent all around us? No, honey, that's racism. So, I just like seeing us. They used to say all the time before, black people ain't got no dogs. Black people, no, anything, good times, well, they was in the projects. They couldn't have any. Though I never understood that. Because such a dangerous place, you do need an animal. So, I love going on TikTok and YouTube and seeing African American families and men and women and their dogs. Because they've been telling, and I was like, I was raised with a dog. My grandmother and them didn't do dogs. But the minute me and Dave got to a situation where we could afford it, we got a dog. And I kept saying, well, why don't I see on TV black people with dogs? I ain't doing no weights, y'all. If you want to pick up your weights and do it, you do it. I did my weights upstairs, and this is Friday, and I'm a little poopy. It's also Friday, the end of the month. So, I'm a little pooped. Anyway, it's good seeing them train their dogs and they love the affection. I was like, and in my head I'm saying, I knew it. I knew we loved dogs. I knew it. And then how they always talked about the Japanese, the Chinese, the Koreans, not understanding the history. If you ever starve, you eat whatever you get your hands on, but when you ain't starved no more, you can make it your pet. Bob, there it is. They ain't starved no more, just like we ain't. Get rid of that tyrannical government that pulls everything in to starve you. And you have pets. Okay. You know? But it's good seeing Asians, Koreans, Japanese, Chinese, I don't know what they call it, Indonesian, on and on and on. And their pets. I love it. But I wouldn't see that on television. Because television doesn't give you that. It gives you the illusion all minorities are trash, and the only thing, the good race, is the white people. And that's what television has always been good for. Trashing all minorities and lifting up the Caucasians, the Europeans, the kings and the crowns and y'all know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, maybe I look at TV an hour or two a week. I'm so happy. And I can't wait till that hour or two is gone. Yeah. You trash minorities all my childhood life. Oh, if you saw something with a black doctor. Guess what? He was the worst doctor. Why? Because the best doctor was the big, they should make it light like angelic. So I'm glad I never look at TV. And I know Peacock is NBC, and y'all should know that too. I don't look at NBC and I don't look at Peacock. Or Fox. Fox Lives. I don't look at Fox Lives. F-A-U-X-L-I-E-S. I don't look at Fox Lives. Okay? Whew. If you get off here, I'll see you on... If you get off here, I'll see you in November. Monday. Okay, thanks for your support. Have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Miss Vicky will be here talking about I like to say yes. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please like, comment, and subscribe.